at with nodenoggin. So the main website, nodenoggin, which is nodenoggin, has had a couple of little updates. The two main ones is that there is now a OPML file which has all the feeds for the project updates, including the YouTube channels, the blog, the kind of micro blog. So if you've got an RSS reader, then you can feel free to download that file and add it, and that will enable you to keep up to date with all the project. The other thing is that the link to the alpha build now goes to the right web address, and the one that's going to be more permanent, which is alpha.nodenoggin. So let's jump over there and have a look at what is new with this build. Okay, so this build is version 0.027D, which is the latest build, and in this build we added two particular features, and those features are the ability for a bucket mode, and this is kind of the first version of that, and we've revamped the shortcuts to be much better, and I'm going to write a blog post on the shortcuts specifically and about how we came to the sort of where we've got to. So let me just create a device and go on to the alpha instance. So I've now got the ability to switch between the spatial view and this bucket view, and so through testing, what's come out that's quite useful is that often in the first phase of sort of gathering data, the spatial view can be distracting, and actually the list or bucket view is really useful. So we're going to test it out and see how that kind of works out. At the moment it's just a button to switch between those views, but let's have a look at some of the keyboard shortcuts, which is the other mode. So let's actually go to the bucket view for now. So we can now use single letter keyboard shortcuts for some of the most specific commands. So there was obviously a lot of thought about which commands would be used and how you can ensure that they maybe are, based on previous sort of muscle memory or the differences between platforms, those kind of things. So again, I'm going to write about this, but just so you can see, you can now use like the N key to create really quick notes, and you can use Option Enter to complete those. And now if I switch back to the spatial view, you can see that I can now arrange these accordingly, and again I've got the single button shortcuts like C to turn on connection mode. I can create a new one here as well if I want to, so I press N. And let's do connection with C, and then we can also do connection with C, and then of course we can use the D to go into connection deletion mode, and I can remove those. Of course we've still got the zoom in and zoom out, which is the option plus or minus. So yeah, those are the couple of new features that I think will make using this much quicker.